Hello, and welcome back to Game Over Gerkinman. I'm Gerkinman, this is Kameo, obviously. Episode something something. And I'm on my way out of here with this guy. I believe there is a puzzle I have to solve in order to get out. Yes, that looks like it's quite possibly accurate. Looks like I have to do some little things to get this open before I can leave. This guy's just hanging off the wall, so I'm going to assume it has something to do with that, but nothing happened. What? Oh, there's another one up here. That's just like a little tutorial on how to use a character. That's cute. So you can only look onto their tongue, not their whole body, so that's kind of interesting. So let's see where we're going off from here, because it's...
To reach the Snow Temple and find Yeros, we'll need to make use of the icy paths. Legends say that 40 below could walk along them, so let's get him back.
Alright, so we're going to go and get another... Oh, well, that's a little unfortunate. We're going to go and get another character. Alright, sure. Let's climb our way back. It's kind of annoying how you have to climb your way back along here, but whatever. We don't have 40 below yet, so we can't do that. Much like the lot... Oh, are you serious? You can't just reconnect to the ones underneath? Well then. That's annoying. Anyway. I don't know why I changed out of him when I need him. Anyway, we're going to go, much like the last time, we had to get two elemental spirits in a row. One which was really unrelated to the theme of the area, and one that was totally related to the theme of the area. So 40 below is essentially one of the more interesting, I think. From memory, one of the more interesting, at least in terms of design. He's kind of like an Atronach, I guess, like an ice Atronach, or golem made of ice, who actually rolls around in like a giant ball, which is pretty awesome, I think. He's definitely a cool character. I like him a lot. In terms of design, I don't actually remember anything about what it was like to use him gameplay-wise, so... Oh, this looks like a little secret. Or is it? Is it a shortcut? Was that it? Did I seriously just walk in and immediately get sent back out again? Oh, that is a shortcut. Up to the top. And I climbed down. Wow, isn't my face red? Something I didn't notice in what I mentioned in one of the other episodes, there is a day-night cycle going on in the game here. It's a very short day-night cycle. But I think that's definitely some of that Zelda DNA coming through there. Oh, come on. I changed before I fell. Alright, and we're going to get this fruit here as well. So we have 6 of these now, we can get us some more upgrades. It's funny how I went for episodes without really upgrading anything, and now we're going upgrade crazy over here. So let's see what we can get for Flex here. What does Shocker do? Info. One charge. Shocker will deliver a killer blow of electricity to a foe in Flex's clutches, dealing a massive damage, filling the air with the smell of charred troll. Well, that's not that interesting. The Slapstorm technique routes Flex to the spot and allows him to stretch his form in all directions as he slaps wildly. So that's our left trigger attack. So yeah, as I mentioned in the last episode, some of the trigger attacks are like locked behind these upgrade walls. Which is kind of a strange choice, I think. So let's see how this works. I always forget about that. I'm so used to pressing B to close menus. Okay, so this... Yeah. That's pretty hilarious. And those little paths there, that's what 40 below will allow us to do. That's actually the way he comes down there. Alright, looks like we need Major Ruin again. I kind of wish they'd just keep all that shit for chiller around here so I could just climb around, but... Yes. So that's like an interesting little thing there. It's kind of making out that we're going to be getting diverted soon. Maybe we won't be getting the Shadow Troll after all. Who's to say? Oh, that's where that extra thing was. What, Major Ruin can't fall? Well, that's dumb. Whose idea that was? Alright, let's find... Where was that spot that had the tongue guy? Captain Tongue Tree. It's definitely around here somewhere. Was it even further down? Really? Damn. I'm taking a lot of damage playing this. Okay, yes, because in that cutscene, that water was there. It is actually quite possible that...
I knew it. An elemental shrine is under attack. We have no choice but to break off pursuit of the Shadow Troll and return to the Badlands before it's too late.
Oh, so there's actually a timer on it. I don't remember how to get out of here, man. Not that way, I'm sure of it. Oh, that's a shortcut when we're on our way back. So I'm going to assume that we come... I'm trying to remember the way how to get out of here. I can never remember my way around these environments. They're just not quite designed with enough, Oh. She waited a while before she started to cry out. I find that kind of hilarious, to be honest. Use Major Ruin here, which is kind of annoying. And now we can fly. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how they've chucked this thing in here. I don't remember exactly what I'm doing, or if it's like a particularly big part of the game or not, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. But we are actually getting quite close to the end of the game, which is kind of interesting already. So it's not a particularly huge game. You can spend a lot of time collecting all the items, all the fruit and that sort of thing. As I said, there's 100 of them to collect, but...
We've come too far to let the elemental shrine be destroyed without a fight. Do whatever you can to take out those infernal catapults. There may be...
Okay, well... Oh wow, that actually worked. I didn't realize that would do what it did. Alright, let's get on our pony and get over there. Go save the day, so we can get back to actual business. This kind of breaks the flow. I don't know why they didn't say this till after you got the elemental sprite. Having to like backtrack is just kind of... I don't know, backtracking is annoying at the best of times. It's interesting that the snow on those plants actually gives off like a glow. It's a very odd choice. Okay, this is kind of neat. Here we go. No. There's no real impact sound for driving through, for riding through these guys. You very occasionally get like a hit noise. But it's not a constant thing, which I think is kind of interesting. Alright, now... we need to destroy these catapults somehow. I don't quite remember how, so... what are my options? I guess I could consult the whatnot and see what he says. The troll catapults in the distance will make short work of the shrine, but we may be able to fight fire with fire. Look near the shrine for some catapults of our own and help load them with ammunition. Oh, and bring down... Okay, so those are our catapults. They're not the bad guys' catapults. I guess that makes sense. This catapult's ammunition is apparently incredibly light because it just flops about all over the place. Pushing this as Flexo is not particularly easy. I have just learned. Okay, so is that really all I'm doing? I have to come here to like launch these catapults. Apparently no one else is capable of this. Kameo to the rescue! Good to see that my ability has been put to good use in this war. Oh yeah, so the day-night cycle, like it was just nighttime a second ago and now it's daytime again. I'll try Chiller since he's a bit... Sorry, I'm jumping back and forth between things. Chiller's a bit wider, so maybe he can push this a little easier. So that's something that's annoying too, so you'll notice there... It's just odd design. Okay, where's the rock for this one? Over here. You'll notice that in order for this to work, I had to... Well, not in order for it to work. The way it's presented is you grab this and you push it into the catapult. So that's gameplay. If I can turn Chiller around and actually do that. Oh my god, Chiller, you handle like balls. You're nice and broad so the ball doesn't fall down the ramp, but oh my god. Fucking useless. That's also this ball's fault for apparently being made of fucking foam. There's no weight to it, it just flops about. Anyway, for God's sake. Got this gameplay. Oh, fucking hell. Actually, where's Deep Blue? This wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't being timed as well. Are you serious? Not even Deep Blue can do it? There we go. So that's all gameplay. Cutscene. It turns back to gameplay for a second. Cutscene. Why is there a gap between those two things?
I'm starting to see something of Solon's spirit in you after all. Come on, leave the stragglers.
All of that for like 2 seconds work. So yeah, why couldn't that all be one cutscene? Why did they have to do things in the way they did? Where's my horse gone? I would like to know. I seem to have lost my horse. Oh well. We'll fly back. Oh, it's gonna take ages. Where the fuck is my horse? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Alright. That's a really dumb diversion though. I don't understand what the point of that was. That was really just a waste of time. It wasn't difficult or spectacular or exciting. It's just throw some ammunition into a thing and watch a couple cutscenes. Lazy game design is what it was. Anyway. Let's get back to saving. I'm just getting comfortable. Saving Snowman Sam. Or Yeros, as the game calls him. Because the game's wrong about his name. And I am right. I do regret sitting down with my legs crossed because my leg is going to sleep. So I'm going to change my seating. And try not to bump my microphone. That's the tricky part. There we go. I hesitate to say that it's comfortable, but it's more comfortable than it was. I don't think I've really spoken about my couch, or the couch that we have here. It's the worst fucking couch in the world. And I still don't have a microphone stand. Until I know exactly what's going on with my job, and if I can afford to buy a microphone stand, I'm just going to have to keep the microphone on my tripod. But I do hope to one day have a stand that I can put like beside the couch and like bend over to have in front of my mouth, in front of my face. That would be a much more ideal. I could have the microphone closer to me then, and do a little bit less messing around in post, which I've noticed that you can hear a whirring in a lot of the videos that I've done recently since I've started recording this way, and at first I didn't know what that whirring was, but I have come to learn, or to discover, that it's actually the sound of the consoles in the distance, but when you adjust the audio gain in the videos, it just happens to accentuate it. So, the more you know. No, I don't want rubble. Oh, sunset already? That was quick. Oh, you can't do quick changes once you've done that. Alright. Here we go. Okay. There's a shortcut here. Flex is seriously awesome. Look at this guy go. Let's get to the top of this mountain. So I'm going to hope, I live in hope, that because we got dragged into the Badlands first, that the actual process it takes to get to Euro is actually a little bit shorter than the process to get Flex was. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Now I think we only have like one creature left to go and find, which will be after we do the... I am assuming it'll be after we do the Snow Temple, but I don't know that for sure. I could be completely wrong. Who knows? Not me. But I do know that the last creature is actually one of the oldest creatures. I know that Flex here, I know for a fact, was in the original Xbox version. I was actually looking up some older videos of this game the other day from the original Xbox version, and Kameo was in a very different outfit. It was a much more futuristic, it kind of reminded me of Phantasy Star, actually. Sort of outfit. As opposed to this, which is much more of, I guess, native Indian inspired outfit for whatever reason. Represent, I guess. But Flexo was definitely in that initial trailer, as was, I believe, Pummelweed was as well. But the last character, I mean, there's Ash was in the GameCube version, although they look completely different. Or I think Ash is actually more like they got two different characters from the... Oh. Wait, what? Do I have to... Oh, I don't. Good. Ash is a very different form to how they were in the GameCube version, but mechanically they are the same as they were in the... Okay, so snowballs come down that way too. Alright. That's where the complexity of this comes from. It's all timing. That's good to know. Timing with the tongues, timing with the snowballs, timing for days. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Ash is kind of like, Ash as you see it in this, is a bit of an amalgamation of at least two different characters from the original... Oh, come on. From the original GameCube release, or GameCube version. But the last character is the only one that I remember seeing, like, relatively unchanged from the original game. Okay, so that's to hide in. Camera's a little bit tight, actually, too. I kind of wish the camera was a little... I feel like I'm going to get hit with a snowball in a second. Which will knock me down, and I'll be very sad. So I'm going to hide in here for a second. Look at his super weird eyes. There we go. I had a feeling. You can tell by the big... At least they put a big indent on the ground to let you know that that's where the snowballs are falling. So that's something. A little bit of a... to help you out. But yeah, Flexo, I don't remember seeing there any character like this in the GameCube version. I was going to talk about the GameCube version a lot more during this series, but I kind of haven't been as much as I was originally hoping to. I'm a little bit too far away. But yeah, I don't remember seeing a Flex alternative. One character there was, and it annoys me that they're not in this, is there was originally a character which could glide. So you could climb up the sides of particular surfaces and like glide around, which was pretty awesome. And that seems to be completely gone. Well, not seems to be, is completely gone. So I'm kind of miffed that there isn't a more of like a flying character, but you can't have it all. Oh, I don't remember this. Crystals. Has this guy got any helpful information? Oh boy. It has a shield? Oh, it does have a shield. I don't know when it's unprepared. Is that when it's unprepared? Aha! Why does it sound like a puma? That is super bizarre. And that was super easy. Oh my god, I just absolutely smashed it. That was incredibly simple. Which I am more than okay with. Wish there was more of that in this game, to be perfectly honest. So 40 Below is another character that looks really cool when he's fully evolved and looks like just stupid when he's a baby. And things are... alright. Whoop. I always forget which is the jump button. You think by this point I'd know, but it still just feels so unnatural to use the triggers for that sort of thing. Now, I don't know that I'll ever really... Oh. That wasn't so great. That definitely wasn't so great. I don't think I'll ever be a fan of the way this game controls its use of the button layout. Like, I really, really have a great dislike of the buttons chosen to control everything. Took too long, damn it. Oh, fucking Christ. And it's annoying too, because like the more of those characters you get, like they're not always really obvious where they are, and they have a very bad habit of getting in the way of these guys. And now there's 3 of them, which is far from ideal. Ah, there's an arrow that follows one. I never noticed that before. Where is he? In the middle there. I thought I got him, but apparently I didn't. He's such a crafty fucking piece of shit. At least the real one's darker than the others, so it's easier to spot it. That's something at least. Nice little hint. And seeing the way the shadows are crawling around on the ground, which I've never really noticed before, that actually reminds me a lot of Fantasia. That's just chasing them around. That is actually really cool. I really like that effect. I'm surprised I haven't seen that sort of effect replicated more in other games, actually, because that's really cool, the way they've done that. I like that a lot. It's very, very reminiscent of... Oh. So he teleports as soon as he comes up. Okay. Does he reappear somewhere else? Yes, he does. There we go, he's down. This is a nice short episode. For once. Look at this little guy. He looks dumb as well. That's baby 40 Below. But when he grows up into an adult, he looks pretty badass. So he looks a little silly. But I remember liking him a lot, so we'll just pull him out now. So you can have a quick squiz at him. I like the way he moves and everything. Pretty cool. this frost attack has got is pretty much the equivalent to Ash's little fire breath attack. And there's also the snowball, which allows you to summon up a giant thing and then toss it, which is pretty cool. We'll use it to break open this thing. Yeah. So there we go, that's 40 below. So next time we're going to go to the actual Snow Temple. And I will quickly just upgrade him since this is a shorter episode, comparatively. Give him a little bit of an upgrade. What does Snowblower do? Snowblower lets 40 below unleash a hail of ice ammunition upon Thorn's armies, peppering them with damaging shots. To use a Snowblower technique, pull and hold left trigger while moving normally while firing tilted to aim. So that sounds like it's worth having. So we'll give him that. I'm actually not keen on his old man voice. It's kind of weird. What's Icequake? Icequake smashes 40 below, summons Snowball into the ground, sending out an icy shockwave. So that sounds actually pretty cool. But then there's also Snow Roller, which the Snow Roller technique will send Thorn's forces reeling as summon snowballs is bowled across the floor towards them, mowing down everything in its path. A direct strike will ensure trolls have little health to spare. Well, I kind of like the sound of Icequake better, so we'll give him that as well. Alright, so that's it for this episode. So next time I believe, we're going to go and do the Snow Temple. So I hope you'll join me for that, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you next time.